Morning boys and girls. I am really excited because today when I woke up it was snowing outside and I absolutely love snow, as you can probably tell. So I'm very excited to get out and play in it, but of course first I have to go and get ready. Okay, let's go and play in the snow. What are you doing? You can't go out in the snow dressed like that. Why not? I wore this to an interview and I got the job. But that doesn't mean you can wear it in the snow, you'll slip in those heels. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll go change. Okay, I'm ready. What? Oh my goodness, that doesn't work either. Well, what's wrong this time? Well, you'll be freezing. That's the kind of thing you wear in the summer. For snow, you need to wrap up warm. Ah, yeah, that does make more sense. Okay, I'll be back down in a minute. Okay, let's do this. Oh, come on. You know that's no good. Well, you said to put on something warm. Well, your feet will get soaked in seconds, and you need to keep your PJs dry so you can be all warm and toasty in bed later. What you need for snow is lots of layers and waterproofs and a coat and wellies and a hat and scarf and gloves. Ah, yeah, that does seem to be more sensible. Okay, give me a second. Okay, how about now? Yes, perfect. Yay, okay, let's go build a snowman. Whew. Well, I had so much fun playing in the snow and I'm really glad that I wore warm clothes because it was very cold and very wet and I managed to stay nice and dry, mostly. So what we wear is important, isn't it? For cold, snowy weather, it would have been very silly to go out into the snow wearing high heels or a t-shirt and jeans or my dressing gown and slippers. I needed to go out prepared for the cold and the wet. There's a Bible verse that tells us what we need to wear every day in order to be prepared to face the world as well. Ephesians 6:10-12 says, "Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on all of God's armour so that you will be able to stand firm against the devil's schemes." So these verses tell us that if we believe in Jesus, we need to put on the armour of God that will prepare us to go out into the world. Just like making sure you need to be wearing the right kind of clothes for the right kind of weather. So wellies protect our feet from getting wet in the snow and rain. Thick coats keep us nice and dry. Hats and scarves and gloves make sure that we stay warm when it's cold. In the same way, God gives us spiritual armour so that we're protected against Satan and sin and temptation. Every day we need to put on this armour of God so that we can stand strong against all things difficult or wrong. So just like it would be silly to go out into the snow without protection from the cold and the wet, we shouldn't go about our lives without the spiritual protection and help of God. We can't be strong in and of ourselves. We need God. This armour comes from him alone to help us resist sin and live for him. So this week, as you get dressed, in the morning before you go out each day, look at what you're wearing as you're putting your clothes on, your t-shirts, your trousers, jumpers, shoes and socks and the rest. And think at the same time about what spiritual clothes you'll need to help you, to protect you. Put on the spiritual armour of God at the same time. So there are more verses that tell us exactly what that looks like and how it protects you and why it's needed. And hopefully we'll be looking at that in more detail later on. So keep this in mind and I hope to see you soon. Thank you very much for listening and I hope you have a lovely Sunday.